It's Atlanta's #1 hip-hop station, Hot 107.9. Reese right here with the man, the myth, the legendary Rotimi's in the building.
What's going on, big bro?
Man, I'm feeling so great to have you in the studio right now, man. You've made some leaps since the last time we spoke. Birthday bash, you out there doing it huge.
Yes, sir.
Had the cameras following you.
Yes, sir. It was a blessing, man. But now, it's starting to really start walking into that light, man. It's something. The air is different a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
You did the formula, the science of Rotimi.
Yeah.
Tell the city a little bit about that.
It was just basically my makeup to success. It was, faith, family, hustle, grind, all those things, make, being successful. So for me, it was just, telling my story, really.
So it was so natural.
Yeah, it
seemed like it.
Yeah, it was just conversation and letting people know that, it's really about work.
That's what's up. Now, you got the music going crazy. I've watched some of these videos. We're going to talk about it in a second.
Yeah.
First, we got to talk about the show because they've been calling up here all morning like, yo, he going to tell us about the show. I want to ask a couple questions about the show. If you just tuning in, I got Rotimi in the building, a.k.a. Dre from Power. We're going to switch it to the Power Stars edition of Rotimi.
Yeah.
All right, tell me about this little. It seemed like he was going through, your character on the show, Dre's going through a little conflict.
Yeah.
So he's with Ghost now,
trying
to make the switch from the street to the corporate.
Yeah.
But it seemed like he got a little, I don't know, you tell me what he's going through right now.
I think, so people forget that in the world of Power, the difference between season 2 and 3 is only 2-3 weeks.
Right.
In the story.
Right.
So you can't take the hood out of somebody in 2-3 weeks. You know what I mean? You could dress him up a certain way. But with him, man, he's just trying to figure it out. And the whole Kanan thing kind of just threw him for a loop.
Throw him all the way off.
Yeah, threw it because he didn't know he was even alive.
Right.
So that's the first way he's seeing dude after everything that happened.
Makes sense.
Now he's just trying to figure out, what makes sense for his daughter more so than anything else.
Right,
so
right.
That's priority number one.
That's what I'm talking about. So if you just tuned in, we got Rotimi in the building right now. We're talking Power right now. We're going to talk music in a second. And see, this is good for the listeners and the fans. You know why? Because sometimes we watch the show, but we don't really know what the characters are thinking.
Yeah.
And it seems like you're really engrossed in this situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So tell me what's going through your mind. How do you get yourself there when you walk in as the character to see a man almost dangling your daughter out the window?
Oh, man. Me and 50 spent a lot of time speaking about that because we wanted to make it as authentic as possible.
Right.
So we kind of got into like method acting, whereas I didn't see him for a good 2-3 weeks, just so the shock factor of seeing him again holding a baby is pure, you know. And so for me, I just thought about, wow, like what if this was really my child? Like what would you do? What would you say in this moment? All that tough swag that you had and all the cool thing goes out the window. It's the life of my kid when somebody, would kill somebody, his own child in 2 seconds.
Right, and all that's
going through my head. So I'm replaying that. And, and good conversation between actors makes it real authentic. So with Fifth, we just literally just, talked about it for a good 30-40 minutes on how we're going to do it. So it was dope.
That's what's up, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, man, now these characters are so believable, dog. Like each one, you kind of either get the love or get the hate. Of course, we didn't like Holly, but the rest in peace Holly memes came out so quick.
Why do people hate her so much, bro? Like, what is it that number one as a viewer? What is it that makes you hate her so much?
I think for me personally, I can't speak for all the viewers.
Yeah.
When she stole from Tasha, I didn't like that.
Okay.
I think you got invited to these people's house, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's almost like she was always doing a little too much. You know what I mean? It's like she don't know dude, but I'm just call him Ghost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She tried to get him murked by the Jamaicans. There's a lot of little things for me. Personally. You know what I mean? Personally. I'm going to pull it for Team Dre, though. I'm going to put it like that.
My man, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you.
All right, let's switch gears. And let me ask this. We got to ask this. We saw the preview for the next episode.
Yeah.
At the end of this episode last night, the air, we saw the preview. And it looks like you definitely going to be in there. Now, every time, I've done a little research on this. Yeah. Every time I see Dre, if I don't see Dre in an episode or he's on an episode less than a minute, the next episode he's murking somebody. Can we get a little insight on this? Maybe not?
It's cool. And again, the way they're spoon feeding my character is so awesome because you don't know what's next ever with him. Right. And it's like they're making it that the viewers are growing with me, because I'm the newest character on the show besides Dean's character.
Right.
You know, so now like the way the growth is being now, it's taking you through the whole. I'm the only one that connects through all the world of Power. Yeah. Everybody. So I love how they're, you know, building, and you'll get to see exactly what happens and how it, you know, turns into some things.
See, I like how you put that together. We got a little spoiler. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come right back with my homie Rotimi, a.k.a. Dre from Power, and we got to talk about this music. These videos are amazing, bro. I think it's because you're an actor. You cheating a little bit. All right, but it's all good. We be right back at you in a second. This #1 hip-hop station, Hot 107.9 Reese checking in. My dog Rotimi's in the building.
Yeah. What up, big bro?
Man, everything is perfect because we were just talking about Power and your character growth and role on that.
Yeah.
And now we got to switch lanes a little bit.
Okay.
Because the boy's mostly talented, so we got to talk about this music.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hey, man, first question, where do you find these amazing ladies at on these videos?
Friends.
Yeah, friends. Hey, I'm going to just leave it right there.
Yeah, let's
leave it right there. All right, so look, he's got some dope videos, man. I think the one I want to say the name of it, the one I just watched, you got shot in the beginning.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
And the visuals was real nice.
Thank you, bro.
You know what I mean?
It was my first time directing.
Oh, you directed. I saw your name on that. I was going to ask you about that.
Yeah.
All right, okay. So you directed the video.
Yeah, well, I co-directed with Mo Shines. And I just wanted to take a chance on something different, you know, and step behind the lens and see creatively where I could go with it. And I remember just leaving the movie and I was like, man, this would be such a cool storyline for a song like this. And I wanted to take it all the way left, but I had my own visions that I couldn't explain to somebody else. So I just had to show them. So that's how it kind of turned into directing. I wasn't really trying to plan to do it, but it just control freak.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So it's one of those things, but it came out cool.
All right, now the Doing It is one of my personal favorites.
Love.
All right, because anytime somebody redoes a classic or on a classic beat, you be like, man, especially when it's somebody you cool with, like, I hope he pull this off. And I listened to it, I was like, oh, that's dope. And look, I played it, didn't tell some people who I was playing who it was. And it was like, yo, who that? I was like, check it out right now. So that's love right there, homie.
Yeah, that's love, fam. Again, man, like, I wanted to pay homage to the greats, you know, and during that time, the '90s music like really affected my childhood. So that specific record was like, I gotta just see what I could do with it, and it came out fly, like really fly, man. And I'm just happy, you know, with the way it came out. That's
what's up. So what's next on the horizons as far as musically? Is it a mixtape, an album going, or what?
You know, I want to continue to give content and visuals. I got 3 more videos coming from Summer Bangers project itself coming out. But I'm focusing on my album now, and we just building up. We're getting the features now, and we're getting and you know, a lot of people are now starting to want to attach themselves to what's going on, which is a blessing. So we getting that. In the end of the year, we got the album coming out. But I'm still gonna be giving out some free teasers and stuff, you know, during the time. And we put a show together out here September 17th that we working on.
Okay.
I think that's Hip Hop Awards. Yeah.
Hip Hop Awards weekend.
Yeah. So we doing something major. So it's just beautiful, man. It's just all flowing, and everybody's starting to really pay attention to it now, which is dope.
Right. Now, in the world of digital streaming and everybody's going on like Spotify, Tidal, and different places like this, how does that affect your fan base directly?
Well, I mean, for me, the personal project we just did is a lot of samples in it, so I couldn't use that one. But my first one, where like the Royal Wednesday project, is on Spotify, is on Apple Music, all those stuff. But of course, you know, when you have a vessel to and a platform to put your music out, and people gravitating towards it, it's you know, it's the best way, you know, and they get to listen before they can get to know who it is, and then when they find out who it is, even more of a story. Like, yo, you know, homie from blah 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 blah. Yeah, he actually really does this, which is cool, you know.
That's what's up. See, because your character's so gangster on the show. Bro. I know it's probably hard for some of these people to believe he can really sing for real.
Really sing for real. And again, it's just, I just want to be known as a creative, man. Like, that's just a part of what I could do. Right. You know, so the fact is, like, I want people to really understand that there's no slash between actor slashing. It's just a creative dude. It's who I am. You know, it's just, you know, expressing myself.
Now, speaking of which, since you do sing, can you bless these airwaves? Could you give us a couple lines? Because a lot of people, ladies in particular, was like, he too gangster to sing. I want to just dispel this myth right here.
Yeah, let's do it. Tonight I want to make a hit record and turn the bedroom to the studio. Turn off your phone, this is a closed session. Girl, this is what we've been rehearsing for. Let's set the tempo either fast or slow. You take the lead and I'ma back you up. Oh, I can make sure you hit every high note. That's a little bit.
Hey, bro, that's all we need right there. Hand claps and high fives, man. The homie Rotimi.
Yes,
he got a lot of music out there. Make sure that you guys are looking it up. Tell them where to follow you at online, Ro.
Instagram, Rotimi Music, Rotimi Music. Snapchat, The Real Rotimi, and Twitter, Rotimi, man. And I respond back to everybody, so yeah, let's keep building.
That's what it is, man. We appreciate you coming by.
Thank you, big bro,
we
man.
Looking out for that show September 17th.
Yes, yeah, we working on that, and I'll let everybody know exactly what's going on very soon.
That's what it is. Appreciate you, homie. This is Hot 107.9.